charge of things other than the social calendar in their school to think about their learning and how it's benefiting them rather than just doing the work because it's there.
Recently we've been developing activities to involve students more in learning games, like stretching intellectual thinking. As kind of a cooling down activity, we use that to get them thinking a little less, but then we fired them back up with the intellectual stretch questions so they were ready for the next 50 minutes of the lesson.
I think for students to take charge of their own learning instead of relying on the teacher to do it for them.
Yeah. We talk about how we like to improve our say in learning, so how we'd like criteria for assignments to be set and just overall activities that we can do to involve more students.
We suggest ways that they could go about things or suggest lesson plans, different ways to assess. Like we have a strong focus on assessment for learning. Instead of doing your assessment to get a grade at the end, it's an assessment to show that you've learnt. You find that you're more in tune to how the teachers teach and the way that you learn. You take notice of the classroom. You take notice of everything so much different to where you did before.
I work with my science teacher so she could make preparations for the day that we held the activity and how we'd set it up.
Peering behind the curtain of the teachers, they see, you don't always see how much planning goes in for a teacher. There's a lot more engagement with the changes that have been happening. Students, they actually come to school because they enjoy the assessments that they're doing and they understand why they're getting assessed and how they're getting assessed instead of just a grade at the end.